first started, it really truly was kind of going back and forth between closing its doors and not. So, you know, one day everybody had jobs, and the next day, you know, there was question as to whether this facility can continue with its mission. The movies were huge and basically allowing us to get our mission out to the world so that people knew that, hey, there's this little place in Clearwater that's doing really big things, and people started to show interest, and all of a sudden we started getting massive crowds here at the aquarium. So essentially it's allowing us to just do what we have always done, but do it better.
Well, I'm sitting here in what was my office for about 8 or 9 years. It became Harry Connick's office in the movies. But I was here, sitting here during filming a little bit every now and then, and I'd see Morgan Freeman walk by, and see Ashley Judd walk by, Harry Connick Jr. walk by. It was a very surreal experience for us. We literally went from doing our work to, okay, time to film for a while. It's really hard to describe how cool it was in that sense.
Every dolphin has their own probably genetic disposition to behave a certain way. Like Nicholas, who really feed off of that relationship that he has with his trainers. And the relationship that he has with each of his trainers is very different. So the way that he acts with me is going to be different from the way that he acts with another trainer. Winter, for example, is very vocal and expressive. So she has different types of vocalizations that we've identified. One is her Tweety birds. We associate that with very positive behavior. Usually she's kind of in this upbeat, you know, very energetic mode.
Since Winter came here and her story just took off like lightning, people come from everywhere. You walk around the aquarium, you hear different languages. You hear people from France and Germany, you hear people from South America. And it's just gone to such an extent that we couldn't have even dreamed of. Something we've noticed with the dolphin tail stories the past 5-6 years is they're not phasing out of it. If anything, it drives them to be more strongly connected. We've had beautiful things sent to us from people everywhere. I had letters from Russia. This one right here is from Slovakia. And they send us letters and we write back.
The aquarium has had 2 successful movies now, bringing in, you know, thousands of visitors, many more so than we ever had imagined would be coming. You know, we've always felt that Clearwater had the best beach. We've always felt that Clearwater had the best sunset, and that we were really a great place to come and visit with your family. The movie just reinforced that and helped us spread the word. Now, some people don't like that. They don't like tourists to be coming year-round. But as I have told people, as the world changes, we have to do the same thing for future generations. And Winter and Hope and the Clearwater Marine Aquarium are part of that equation, and they're part of the story. And the success of the aquarium is good for the entire community, the entire area.
We have wanted to see Winter since the movie. Seeing how she swam and seeing everything from the movie, but then we found once we got here there was a lot more to it than just the movie part of it. So we've gotten to see all the other animals and the sea turtles they saved at the cold winter, so that was pretty cool.
It just kind of brought the whole world to us and allowed us to take our mission of rescue, rehab, and release and education and reach tens of millions now, where we used to reach hundreds, maybe just thousands. It took us from here to here, and that was really cool for our work.
An amazing part of my job is getting to meet the people that come to see Winter, and what we found is that it really has come full circle. We did a lot for Winter, and Winter's gotten to a point where she has done amazingly well, and she's become an inspiration for other people.
There was a little girl, her name is Marie, and she was in Haiti during the earthquakes. She fell directly into a boiling pot of burning rice, and it burnt her skin. She has burns over 70% of her body. Her foster parents had reached out to me about her coming to meet Nicholas, one of our dolphins actually, who also has burns. And when she walked in, she was just excited to be there. She wasn't concerned about anybody looking at her or getting any questions or anything like that. She just was who she was. And that's Winter. That's Winter going out, and yes, she looks different. She does things differently, but that hasn't stopped her in any way. And that's what I saw in Marie.
The animal work is really, really neat, saving animals. But when you can use that platform to help change lives and get kids through cancer surgery and chemotherapy and other things, that's really rewarding. We're expanding our animal rescue work, so we're trying to take over more and more work. We've had more sea turtle intakes so far this year in 3 months than any other full year other than last year. We have a new expansion we're putting together right now that will give us basically the following things: a much larger dolphin habitat for our rescue dolphins. We're also building 2 new buildings for education, for research and conservation work for our guests, a parking garage, but my number one thing I'm trying to accomplish is the waterway that's outside our building. We're trying to privatize that and make that a natural habitat for rescued animals. The future for CMA really is to maintain our mission and just do it even bigger and better. Our mission is just cool. We don't need to change a thing. We just need to simply expand further and rescue more animals.
The best years for us are yet to come.